No Lonzo Ball tonight yet again, hoping that he'll be back for the back end of this back-to-back. He has been dealing with a pretty bad bout of the flu, as that seems to be running rampant in the NBA this time of year. True point guard in his career thus far. He's a decent defender. Fontecchio took it to the paint. It's loose and out of bounds off of Jalen Smith. It's Detroit ball. Well, help defense that time on Schroeder from Collins. Herder guarding Fontecchio, a tough drive.
Fontecchio driving the ball.
20-point game. Here is Phillips off target, and Fontecchio.
And you know, it had to be miserable for that young players. But you know what? You don't want young players to get used to losing. They want to compete. You got Thompson now, another young player.
There's Holland, the rookie. He was the number 5 pick, so they're hoping to see big things out of him this time.
The locker room's next. He was going with his veteran guys, and they're not getting the job done.
Vucevic is 0 for 5 from the field. Vucevic is 0 for 5 from the field. Monty Williams is now coaching his sons in San Antonio, Texas, at prep school. There is a rookie mistake. Trying to start angling further up into with all the youth that they're starting to play.
Yeah, and again, we talked about this last game. It's not about wins and losses, because you're going to have a lot more losses than wins if you're developing these younger players, because they're going to make mistakes. They're going to go up against guys that are much more experienced than them. You got to sit 1 foot over here, 1 foot. You can't do that. It'd be nice for these young players to win.
Jones ducks through the defense, but misses the layup. Schroeder, touch pass for Cunningham. They're playing together. Holland. Vucevic backing down Stewart.
Somebody's got to dive.
Fontecchio drives and unable to finish it. Rebounded by Terry. 101-58 with 70 seconds left in the third. Williams. Kick. Jalen Smith for 3. About Fontecchio.
Herder's another of those guys that.
Williams on the back down by Fontecchio. Here's Herder late in the clock. Terry's got to shoot it, and it's a shot clock violation.
Out of reach. And you can play your younger players some significant minutes and rest your starters.
Fontecchio, that's a traveling violation. Lindy Waters is in. He was part of that trade from Golden State as well.
Bucelis and Giddey.
Kobe working on that hot streak as Fontecchio hits a 3. He only scored 5 points on 2 of 13 shooting. Here's Fontecchio. And he draws a foul. It is an offensive foul as he pushed Collins. With a little bit of a leg infection. Good to see him on the floor. That is,
see how they trap.
Got into the air off the trap. Fontecchio missed it.
Yeah, the trap, because teams are.
With a little bit of a leg infection. Good to see him on the floor. That is,
see how they trap.
Got into the air off the trap. Fontecchio missed it.
Yeah, the trap, because teams are.
So now, again, another thing that happens when you have some of your bench guys in, you run your normal stuff, because that's what the bench guys are trying to go through, the normal actions and sets that you would run.
We still have over 3 minutes left. Horton Tucker, top side of Collins. Phillips down the lane, flips it up and in. Julian Phillips has drawn a foul.
You know, knock down the door and go steal all our jewelry and TV. You just don't let people in the house to do that. When they come to Chicago, you got to know you're in for a dogfight.
For the rebound for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser to forecourt. Fontecchio with a long gun, no.
You said somebody on a bike, right? Like a bike messenger.
Bike messenger.
Hey, you know why you guys can't get a cab, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Well, I'll make sure we get a ride next week when we're in New York as Sasser hits a 3. This will only be the 6th time in the history of the Bulls that they'll lose a home game by 40 points. That is the final margin tonight. Cade Cunningham with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists.